One. Oh, what the heck? Hold on. Something's
That's
off.
not how you're supposed to start it.
Hold on.
Hello, everybody. Welcome back.
I forgot to do a thing. So the picture was all messed up.
Did we update the title?
I did.
Yeah.
Yeah, now it's right. The screen was all messed up. Sorry about that, everyone. Hello, sorry for the technical difficulties, and welcome back to Nerds of Legend. I am Ben. Next to me is Brendan. On the other side of me is Will. Below Brendan is Joel, and below Will is Brian. And
Brian's the longest standing member of this fucking group, and you're like, oh, who's that guy?
Fuck it. I can't do words today. All right. Well, I quit. I'm trying. Sorry. Apparently, I'm a little bit off today. So, couple things before we get started. Hello, Ava. We're going to be doing
came out hard right away.
Our next book is The Princess of Mars by Edgar Rice Burroughs. Little bit of problematic language in that one. It's an older book. Sorry in advance. Didn't realize it when I made the pick.
How else do we figure out you and Brendan have an issue with Native American tropes?
Apparently, that's the thing.
Touching that one.
And then the other one is next week we're going to be talking about King Arthur. We're going to be talking a little about him in like pop culture movies, a little bit about the legend himself.
Maybe we'll revisit Legendborn.
Yeah. No.
Oh yeah, that was a book.
That was a book.
There were words there.
With that said, Will you take us off on our epic journey?
Okay. Well, where last we left off, our party had delved deeper into the mines, down the chasm. They thought, which would be much more difficult than it was, but waiting down below in the blast furnace was what would have been a more difficult fight had it not been for some amazing luck by Theophilus, where he vanquished the young Cerberus.
Oh, that's right, I did.
Yes.
That was you. You did that.
I'm so great.
You did like more than half of its hit point damage in about 2 rounds.
Yeah.
You're welcome.
But then you all moved into the next room where you noticed a large sphere object made of bronze and some death dogs that were guarding it. These death dogs you engaged, and from the pit of lava a salamander emerged and kind of made a motion to get rid of the sphere.
That is not the motion that was made. That was a motion. The motion that you made looked like, hey, bring the sphere to me. And I thought, hey, the death dogs are guarding it. They don't want the sphere by it. The salamander to have the sphere.
I distinctly remember it saying, get that shit out of here. And you were like, no can do.
I can't.
Well, either way, Spiros had decided he was going to destroy the sphere by kind of dumping it into the lava pit. And that is where we left off, because I needed to figure out what the hell happens in physics.
I'm just going to point out
luckily,
wisdom is my dump
I have
stat.
my answer. So that brings us to where we are now. And as Spiros kind of pushes this very large, like it's literally 10 feet in diameter sphere, he pushes it and it starts to fall into the lava. The salamander is kind of making like a, oh god, no motion. Please, anything but that. And then you all see the sphere land in the lava and start to sink, and then pressure build as it begins to spew out some kind of gas within. And then right as it's about to explode, everything goes in slow motion.
Now, I'm pretty far back, so...
You are.
What's the range? Because I'm back here with Katelyn.
We are gonna cover that.
Okay.
Because, Theophilus, and you're the first person to notice this, with everything going slow motion, that is when Katelyn just walks past you. And she walks kind of all the way up to here. Yeah, about there. She's walking at normal speed.
Wait, am I affected too slow motion?
You're almost paused. You can feel your hands like very slightly move.
And she just trucks on through it. And
she's just walking her normal speed as she kind of takes out a lute and begins to play. And at this point, Ben, if I can have you try to play that.
All right. Let's see.
Oh, you touch my tra-la-la. Oh, my ding-ding-dong.
Oh, God, no.
Yep.
All right, hold on.
That's a throwback, Joel.
Dude, that song's still the best song ever to play. Oh, I see you picked an engaging...
Sorry. That's all I got.
That's all I had. We probably won't play the whole thing.
No, you better.
Okay.
Where does she start twerking?
Hold on confusingly to me and my blade. I think I was just drop dead, but so far it doesn't seem true. I feel shitty and more alive than I really should. You have got to be the most pretentious thing since I have left this plane. Well, I am remembering a darker place with your scythe and my blade, where I'm now crystallized. For after I was struck by you, I wanna make you dead because you're standing still. If your scythe can match what my swords can do, you'll probably stab right through me on my way to you.
Oh, let go! Brandon's over there dancing away. He's going... Wait, what happened?
Is that it, Will, or do you want me to keep going?
There's 2 minutes 4 seconds left.
Well, you were talking over it.
I'm sorry. I am a terrible person. Continue.
Do I continue, Will? This is your story to tell.
Yeah,
we can totally continue the rest. I just really quickly want to say something. Just so you guys know, I'm not a singer. I was planning on having have an actual singer, but I've realized this morning that I needed to be able to play this song right now.
Okay.
So, with that, just remember.
I'll sacrifice myself again, but so far I've held my own. I should just keep going. If we are really the ones, this war will be closed in just 3 months. That would be cool with me. Well, I am remembering a darker place with your scythe and my blade, where I'm now crystallized. For after I was struck by you, I wanna make you dead because you're standing still. If your scythe can match what my swords can do, you'll probably stab right through me on my way to you.
Ooh.
From now crystallized right after I was struck by you. Wanna make you dead because you're standing still. If your scythe can match what my sword can do, you'll probably stab right through me on my way to you. Well, I'm now crystallized right after I was struck by you. I wanna make you dead because you're standing still. If your scythe can match what my sword can do, you'll probably stab right through me on my way to you. You'll probably stab right through me on my way to you.
Nice.
You'll probably stab right through me on my way to you.
I'm over here desperately trying to listen to the words because I know they're all important. I know Will would not have changed anything if it didn't have meaning. So I'm wait.
Yeah.
All I know is some shit's happening in 3 months, and I don't.
Well, I will drop it in the.
Yeah, I need some lyrics
Nerds
here.
Discord.
Yeah.
Thank God I can set my warning alarm.
I'm also rather impressed that you decided to record and sing the song. Well done.
Yes, absolutely. Well done. Can we get a round of applause for our fucking DM?
No, thank you.
Great, going out of the box. Except, well done.
Again, was going to have someone who actually knows how to sing that.
I think that would
but
have
it was
cheapened it.
sung
Now, that's
by
way
me,
more fun.
and the music I had done and have commercial rights to.
Oh, good.
From.
Nice.
Let me bring up their username real quick.
You'll have to give that to me so when I upload it, I can know.
Elder from Fiverr. They were the ones who did the music. And an excellent job. Absolutely amazing.
Nice.
And with that, just so the other players don't feel left out, because that was definitely made specifically for Spiros, I do have plans to do a song for all of you also.
Just so you know, I do not
Need
want
to
the lyrics.
space them out.
If they're for Spiros, I don't want the lyrics.
Please tell me that mine is because it's my Moxina box.
Oh my god.
No,
I think yours has to be.
I think I'm going to leave what they are
No.
as a surprise, but I think I have some very good choices.
Can mine be to the melody of the Scotsman?
Scotsman, hold it.
No. Okay. But anyway, so as she bringing it back to the game itself, as she is playing and singing that song much better than I can do, she is walking out, and you all, and I lost my paper. Shit. There it is.
She's a fucking bard?
Katelyn, that's been established for
yes,
the
I
entire
know,
campaign.
She's like a bard, not I thought she was like a little bard. I just started.
She healed
bard
us at the beginning of the campaign.
I know that. But
as she has stated many times, she is the best bard in all of.
But every bard is supposed to say that. That's literally the
true,
first thing in the
she's
bard
proving
tree.
it right now.
Yes. So that's what I'm saying. It's I always assumed she was I'm just out of bard school and I'm going to tell everybody I kick ass. And no, apparently that she does.
So
I knew she was a fucking bard, Ben.
Currently, until the end of her next turn, all of you allies who can hear her song will not die or go unconscious when reduced to 0 hit points.
Oh, fuck.
Instead, you will make a Constitution saving throw, and on a success, will be dropped to 1 hit point.
Can you just keep that song so she can sing it at the beginning of every fucking combat?
Well, it's like a turn thing, so that wouldn't be that useful.
No.
Just record it, Joel. Just record it, play it back.
But with that, and continuing kind of while she was singing in slow motion, you see this large spear begin to burst and burst forth bits of liquid and also just an immense pressure of gas being released as you all then feel a sudden rush of cold air within that room. So actually, Theophilus, you are safe. Because you are not in that room, you are well within that hallway. In the other room, technically.
Yes.
And
But the stop spell still hit me, right?
yes, that happened everywhere, basically.
Okay.
And then you will feel this like slowly emerge out and hit you, and I am going to need a Constitution saving throw and 2 Dex saving throws from the party.
Even myself? You said I was
No,
safe.
not from Theophilus.
All right. A dex, or con and 2 dex.
Con and 2 Dex. And I will take the con first from everyone and then move on to the Dex.
I got a 18 con, and then two 15s.
13, and then a 14 and a 19.
Ooh.
Okay.
About time I made a save about anything.
Yeah. There
That's 20 for con.
Ho ho ho!
A 10 for Dex, and a 15. And
Okay.
because I have a funny feeling that this is going to be kind of important, yeah, I think I might as well. Okay. For that first Dex that was a 10, I am once again activating my coin.
You're activating your what? Oh, coin.
yeah.
Real quick reminder for you. Don't you have a feature from Barbarian?
Oh, if this applies, yes.
I believe so. Let me double check.
Doesn't he have to be raging?
Well, no,
No.
the feature he's referring to is the second level danger sense, which is I have advantage on dexterity saving throws against effects that I can see, such as traps and spells.
Yes, you get your danger sense.
All right. In that case, I guess if you want, the first roll there could be either the 10 or the 15, and then I'll just roll with advantage for this next one.
Well, it's basically advantage, so let's just knock that 1 to 15.
Okay. And that's worse. Okay. So that...
Apologies.
It's okay. It's an 11, and because it's an 11, I also can't use my coin.
Okay. Apologies.
It's okay.
But going to the damage. Holy shit.
It's never a good sign when your DM is all like, going to the damage, holy shit.
I guess you guys are fucked here, huh?
You die, you die, you die. Okay, you know what?
Oh, you super die.
Super dead. No super death.
Light death.
Depends on how long he's rolling dice.
It's not how many dice he's rolling. It's always how much math he has to do. That's the real thing.
Yeah.
Yes.
He's deep in thought. Very deep in thought right
now. Okay. So, as this kind of like explosion is happening, bits of the lava fly out, and also there are rocks that have now been cooled from this cold burst of air that has emerged. So, first save, everyone but Akmos saved on. So half damage for everyone but Akmos, 15 points of cold damage.
Mm.
So that's 8 points of damage and 20. Okay.
Second set, everyone's saved on.
Please tell me that.
So I will just automatically half it now. That is 9 points of fire damage for everyone. And then the final one, Mox is the only one to fail, and that will be 8 points of bludgeoning. Everyone else gets half of that.
So, fun fact. I was at 28 HP. Even without Katelyn's song, I remain at 3.
Nice.
How's
so
Akmos
the question is, does anyone fall from that?
Oh, yes.
I'm at 10 HP.
Oh, wow. We did better. You guys made it sound bleak.
-5.
Oh, shit.
No, because now you need to give me... You said a -5?
I'm at -5.
Okay, so now I need a Constitution saving throw from you to see if you remain at 1 hit point.
That's right, because of that funky song.
Mm-hmm.
That's what.
Okay, yeah, you're good, man. Hey,
Alright.
if you could nat 20 on something, I think that's the thing to nat 20 on.
I'm just like, I'm on the ground, and I'm just like,
He goes, damn, that was fire.
just blood everywhere.
It's because you're the closest to the song, so you're just like, Akmos is just like, yes!
All 6 arms. Like,
That being said, I now need to do a couple saves for the Death Dogs.
and the Sally.
And the Salamander, yes.
Though it's probably immune to fire,
Resistant to... weak.
weak to cold.
Yeah. Oh, that was on the last one, though. So... Okay. So the first Death Dog is dead.
yay!
Nice.
And the second one has 1 hit point left, not because of the song, but it looks like it's on the brink of fucking death.
Acceptable.
And Salamander. Ooh, lucky, that's a save. That one is a fail, but immune to fire damage.
Okay, it's a fire salamander, yeah, that's true.
And saved on the other, so... Damaged, but not nearly as bad as it could have been. Okay, and that brings us to Theophilus' turn. Time has resumed as normal.
All right, can you zoom in a little bit?
Yeah.
Sorry, it's really far out for me. I will go right up to this thing, the dog. There's one of the death dogs, and I'm gonna go up and stab at it. Well, hold on.
Like here?
5, 6, yeah. And I'm gonna hit it with my adamantine trident.
Okay.
Was Katelyn just?
Oh yeah, I did look it up. It is criticals on inanimate
And it
objects.
hit. Yeah.
By the way, was Katelyn just protected by Akmos's bulk? Is that what's?
I haven't heard many people call it that.
All right.
Oh,
does
thank you.
By the way, or did she just get her shit wrecked too?
Does a 22 hit?
It better hit.
He's like, no. it's the
She
toughest
also
fucking dog
takes
ever.
some damage. But
I didn't know.
to hit the death dog. Yeah, that hits.
All right. And since it's a critical every time it hits, so
Nope, it is a critical if it hits an inanimate object.
What? That's not what it says. Damn it.
That is
Fine.
exactly what it says.
Well, I
It
edited
says
certain
object.
things. Damn it. Well then I am going to attack. That is 8 points of damage as I stab it.
Then it is dead.
Right. Then I am done. That is all I have.
Okay. Well, that's all you really need because we're going to be out of turn order as things calm down a little bit, as enemies are gone.
It hath been murdered. Well done.
Excellent.
That ball's gone.
Yes,
I
excellent.
can't do
Quite.
anything about it.
You've done very well.
There's victory fanfare music.
Okay, so
I'm gonna walk up to the lava pool and I'm going to say, "Apologies. I may have misunderstood your gesticulations." Do I know what language he's speaking?
or
It's
just how many
ignorant.
slurs he just yelled at him.
Okay, yeah, I don't speak that one.
Ignorance.
Yes, I believe we established that Ignin was known by no one, but if everyone would like to double check their character sheet real quick, just to be sure.
Well, I'm actually more curious as to whether or not Katelyn speaks the language.
She actually does say something in what sounds like a similar language to it, and it kind of looks at her.
Mm-hmm.
And then it says something again, and she goes, they say that's not what they wanted you to do, but it works.
Did you convey my apologies?
And she says something in Ignan, and you can kind of see, like, the salamanders, like, okay.
You know, language barriers and all that. It can be tough sometimes.
And then it says something, and she translates, and it goes, she said, now that it's taken care of, it can leave the pool. And then, like, the salamander kind of, like, gets out, gives a bow, and says, or it gets translated, thank you all. You What is your purpose here?
To light the forge. We can just say it's being translated. We understand that.
Yeah.
Just
Cool.
for the purpose of brevity.
We are the heroes of prophecy. We have come here to relight the forges.
Oh, I'm starting to think that
You
this
wish
big...
to start the forges again.
Just where is the forge? Like, I feel like this giant pool of lava could be a forge.
Yes,
I mean,
it's part of it. You all... You must understand, though, I'm under contract for the Dragon Lords, and...
Well,
Well,
luck.
Yeah, I mean, it's been clearly established that at least one of us is a Dragon Lord and the other one knows a hell of a lot about him.
well, do you have the contract?
The contract.
What
Or
are
do
you
we just
talking
need
about? A
proof
contract?
of-
I raised a dragon, I rode it, and I fought shit in the sea. Like,
Yes, but
don't-
I'd summon Barnabas.
the Forge Keeper's contract, which keeps me on this plane, imprisoned.
Can I summon Barnabas?
Yeah?
Can I ask him, do you know anything about a contract?
What, like...
With the Forge Keeper?
Oh, yeah, you don't
Sarah
remember?
Gibson-
You don't
No.
remember Theophilus?
No, what are you talking about? Did we call it that back then?
Jesus.
He doesn't remember
Who
it.
the fuck is that?
You guys don't remember anything, do you?
I mean,
You know,
it was kind of our
it's been
job
a
to be
long
like
fucking
fighting.
time.
Yeah. You fight, and then other people did the paperwork, right?
Yeah, everybody
Yeah,
else.
that's the best
took
way
care
to
of
do everything.
The administration aspect of things, yes.
Lord,
I believe we had clerks.
You had clerks. You had me do it.
Well,
Well, do you
then
have
you
the
should do
contract?
so much talking, and you should administrate Tiny Dragon.
Thank
You are my favorite. I'm sorry for yelling.
you.
Do you have the contract?
I don't have that contract.
Do you know where we can find the contract?
Oh, yeah, well, normally it was somewhere around here. There's a big old, like, stone tablet, had Ignan and Dwarf on it.
Did we see something like that?
You
Holy
did.
fuck, I've got something in here, and I pull out the tablet.
Yeah, that's it, right there. Yeah,
Oh,
it
yeah,
makes it so the Forge Keeper stuck on this plane, imprisoned for centuries.
Who makes this kind of bullshit?
Apparently,
The
No,
we,
thanks,
dwarves did.
Mark.
The
Thanks,
dwarves
Mark.
wrote it up.
apparently
I
we
thought-
had a hand in it.
Did we help them?
Yeah, you did.
What
You
kind
don't,
of pieces
you
of
don't
shit
remember
were we?
this paperwork? It came across all your desks.
I
kinda
was
just-
fighting fucking sea spirits and shit. Like,
Honestly,
I
I
don't
You should
remember.
really, like, maybe have,
Honestly, I
realized
kinda
what
just-
you were doing there, buddy.
Honestly,
You know,
I kind of
now
tended to
I
just
feel like
rubber
I
stamp
should've.
things.
I'm gonna hand you the runic tablet that has the Ignan and the Dwarven that I found.
Yeah, I'm gonna show it to the salamander.
I think only I have one, don't I?
There was one, but you said, who are you handing it to?
I'm giving it to. Well, I'm gonna actually look to the group, and do you think I should give this to her? Like,
I don't know about giving it, but you can show it.
Is this what you're? I'm gonna turn to Katelyn. Is this what you're talking about?
Show it to the Sally.
Yeah.
He doesn't speak
Point
fucking
made.
English or whatever. I speak common. Translate it.
Yes, that's it.
Okay. So I'm gonna turn to the salamander and point at it. I'll be like, this? Is this what you're looking for? And then I look back to Katelyn so she can translate. I'm making it
Yes.
super awkward like a tourist.
You're talking real slow.
Yeah. Is
Is
this
this
what
what
you're looking for? Do you want me to break it? So
Do you want me to break it?
I'm gonna
No.
I'm gonna look at Katelyn and be like, does he want us to break it?
If you when you
So-
say that, I look to like the orb that's still like inside the lava, and I'm all like, perhaps we have had enough of emotional like outbursts of breaking stuff.
But if he's been trapped here for how long's he been here, Katelyn?
500 years,
Holy fuck!
give or take.
Well, ask him if he knows
Give
if he's willing to
515 years.
if he's willing to use that fiery body of his to light the forge. We can let him go? Is that acceptable?
I mean, I
What
think
if we-
he has to help us because we have the contract.
Well, you could give him a choice. You don't have to force everybody.
I think that if it's broken, that he gets to just leave for the elemental plane.
Yeah, that's the point.
The
Let him go.
Ignan begins to like speak up and like say something, and this whole time she's been trying to translate,
Perfect fucking
but
comment.
probably not the quickest on your conversation because she's not a translator. And then she starts translating again for it and goes,
Can I go up?
if you're
and,
willing to
Get a little
smash
talk.
that, I'll work for you for a little bit.
I'm going to cast comprehend languages on myself, so I could just talk directly to the thing.
I believe that lets you not talk, but you can understand
I can
what's said.
understand him. Yeah. So I'm going to do that to myself.
Okay. Well, again, they say when they start speaking, if you smash it to, like, it'll take a while for the magic to dissipate, but I will continue to work with you all for a little bit. But then Katelyn does a very shorthand, like, translation of if you smash the tablet. They said they'll work for you for a little bit.
I would like an
Okay.
insight check.
How long's a little bit? And what happens if we don't smash it?
Or what if we instead decide to forge a new contract, one that gives him a little bit more rights to return to the elemental plane and then still come back to us?
I mean, that would be preferable, honestly.
Do any of you have the ability to forge a contract like that?
I'll deal with the insight check first real quick. So
No,
what
it
was
was a
that total?
7. Don't bother.
Oh,
It didn't do shit.
I can forge a contract if it's made of metal.
I
Different
think it's
kind of
more
forge.
like the magic we need. I don't have that ability.
and the salamander will say, should the tablet be smashed, the tablet contains the magic currently, which keeps me here. Again, it will take some time to dissipate. I would estimate about a year before I'm able to return. During that time, I have no problem doing whatever forging you need while you try to find a suitable alternative. But given how long it's been since I've been able to return to my plane, I would rather not attempt to forge a new contract that would keep me here, though vacation does sound good. Ultimately, I do not believe you currently possess the abilities to forge a contract unless we fudged a game of 20 squares to enforce it.
I happen to have the game of 20 squares in my possession.
I mean, if he's...
I have been taught how to play.
The only thing I'm concerned with is the time limit. Are you sure of the year, or is it... Because you keep saying some time, and some time could be 5 seconds, or it could be 5 years.
My estimate would be it would be about a year off how strong the magic was to be able to keep me for this long.
No, I'm just going to run this by the whole group here. I'm 100% okay with you help us light this forge, and then we'll break the tablet for you. Like, the second it's lit and going.
To continue to use the forge, you would need my presence.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
This is what I propose to you, my friends, my allies, and my salamander. I propose that we do not do anything with this current contract, but enforce it. In the meantime, we can look for a different way to alter the contract so that we can free this creature. But for the moment being, I think it should be enforced.
I hate everything you just said, but unfortunately I have to agree with you. We have need of this. But you have my word. I'm gonna, swear to him that I will come back. I don't know if he gives a shit, but that's what I'm gonna do.
If we continue to allow this slavery to be enforced, how much better are we than these supposed gods?
Alright, hey, you remember that game? It was what was it? You had to play the stone, or a knife, or paper. You remember that, or you'd go and see who wins? Did you do that?
Yes.
Let's do that. 1, 2. You remember? Paper beats stone. Stone beats knife. Knife cuts paper.
Yes, shield, spear, lawyer. I remember.
Oh, that's what you called it. It's so much better when you're on a simple, small. Anyway, ready? We'll just do a couple rounds and see who goes. I don't.
What do we?
You all hear echoing throughout the chamber the sound of ancient gears beginning to turn and pull.
What the hell was that?
From the north.
I head north.
One moment. Yeah, I'm pretty sure all of us would probably head in that direction.
Yeah.
I'm going to, I guess, as we walk, pop the only potion of healing that I have. Because I don't want to go into another thing and be
Brian made me think of something.
Whose
Before we go off,
on?
while we were talking, does that count? Can we count that as a short rest?
No, short rest is at least an hour.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Can we say that we were there for an hour before we take off, or does it just keep on moving?
This happens shortly after those discussions happen. So this would happen if you're trying to, you would effectively have been interrupted 2 minutes in to this sound.
No, I'm good. I'm good then. Okay, cool.
And then you all see at the end over here, because again, it doesn't allow you to see it. You see what looks like that elevator that was missing beginning to rise up.
Oh, yeah.
It appears something has summoned the elevator.
Can I investigate the area?
Yeah.
I would like to investigate the area.
Is there something I can break to make the elevator stop?
12.
From what you can see below, no.
Also, what is it with you and breaking stuff? We might need that elevator later.
It'll definitely make it be a little more handy. You said a 12 investigation?
Yeah.
With that, assuming it's going to where you were and at the speed it's moving, you assume you'll have 10 minutes before it reaches that same location. And then if it comes back down, another 10 minutes if it goes at the same speed.
Is there a mechanism down here where we could basically like call the elevator back down and then have someone
You
hold
do
the
not
button?
see such a mechanism.
Damn it.
We press all the buttons. So, like, it stopped at every
To
floor.
slow
before-
it down. Caitlyn begins to look at all of you. And then she starts saying a prayer.
I assume that anyone that's coming down here is probably bad news.
We're down here.
That's coming down to us.
Who isn't here already?
Who isn't
Right,
here
but we
already.
still came down here on our own. What if it's other adventurers looking for something? Doesn't always have to be bad.
How many times has something shown up when we're doing something prophecy related and had it be good?
You're making a solid argument here.
No, just saying. It's only
I
the
am
stuff.
going to.
It's only
I-
the stuff in between the prophecy things where good things happen. Although
Yeah.
sometimes bad things still happen. But
I am looking
usually
at-
when we're doing a prophecy related thing, bad things happen.
Yeah, I am looking at the tablet. Like, I'm just mulling at the thing over right now, and I'm going to ask.
Oh yeah, because you can read it now with comprehend languages.
So, can you tell me what it says?
It's a lot of legal jargon.
Oh God! So it's actually like a contract. Does it
Yeah.
say anything? Can I spend some time seeing like where it
We
would
don't
say?
have time.
I do too. I got 10 minutes.
We got 20 minutes, but then
No, can I scan over to see what would happen if I break it?
You notice a clause saying that should this tablet be broken, then it shall be null and void.
How long till it returns?
It does not say. It just says this contract will be null and void.
It would help. To have
So-
a lawyer.
sounds like a problem for after whatever. Mr. Salamander,
Okay.
can
I'm
you
gonna
light
ask
the
Aklo.
forge?
What was that?
I asked if you can light the forge. We have company coming.
Easy enough. And then the salamander will dip back into the pool. And then you start seeing, like, in these little divots along the wall,
Oh,
lava begins to start flowing out of them and pouring into a reservoir at the bottom.
ooh.
And you would kind of assume at that point that the forges are lit.
Akmos, check out that workroom.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
Okay, so I went ahead and I rolled for my potion of healing. That is done with. When it comes to like this elevator that's moving and whatnot, I imagine it's probably too loud to like maybe hear anything about like what's coming.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
It's quite loud. And while you're kind of like listening, you hear it stop. And this would be at about that 10-minute mark. And then it kind of goes quiet from what you can hear. Because this is again 100 like feet up.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And you don't actually have enhanced hearing. Contrary to what you believe. And then after like a few moments, you hear it resume the sound, and it sounds like it's getting closer.
Yeah. So what was Katelyn doing with the glowy?
the prayer.
Now it's been 10 minutes. She cast Prayer of Healing.
Thank God.
At a higher level. And yeah, I did do that right. It's 1d8. So that's 25 hit points back to all of you.
Oh, yeah.
Nice.
Okay.
And now that she has finished her prayer and healed you guys as much as she can, she goes, I don't know what's coming, but you should probably do some prep work while you can.
I suggest you back up, Katelyn. Akmos, do you have any ability to form any traps in this hallway? And did Akmos check out the workroom while we were doing this stuff?
I did. I think it's up to
Okay.
DM.
Yeah, if you checked out the workroom, or the room up ahead.
Yeah.
That one?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that looked like
Okay.
a forge type room. I assume that's where the forge work gets done. Or is that incorrect?
It also doubles as an armory.
Ooh!
Do you say this? Does Aquos let us know?
So yeah, when you go in this room is lined with iron racks holding weapons and armor. Almost all the racks have been tipped over, and the only weapons and armors that remain appear broken or corroded. Bones and refuse lay in a pile in the corner of the room. It appears to have been ransacked long ago.
Mm-hmm.
So there's not really anything
should you
of
wish
use.
to look through it, though, you can give me a perception check if you'd like.
Perception. We'll give it a shot.
Now I'm upset. I dropped one of my mini dice. 2!
Yeah, nat 20.
Oh, shit!
Nat 20. Okay. You're kind of like sifting through and like you're picking up the swords and like pieces of armor and just kind of looking at them, and you're just taking like momentary glances at most of them, and then you pick up a Xiphos and you're like, and then you just like wipe it clean and it just shines underneath.
Ooh, shiny.
It looked like it was corroded, but it just had a lot of grime on it. And the blade seems sharp. The blade looks silvered. You take it and you give it the little like metal test. And you know that not only is this made of mithril, but you can also sense enchantments from it. It is a +1 Xiphos made of mithril.
Cool.
Okay.
Which to you probably feels like a fucking dagger.
Yeah.
You have a letter opener.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but it's real fancy.
That being said, once you kind of like have it in your hand for a second, it does begin to grow to your size.
cool.
Because you're large, as a general rule, base magic items will grow and shrink.
Mm-hmm.
Which makes them even cooler.
But so yes, this could work for you. It could work for anyone else too.
Nice.
But it is a mithril Xiphos of +1 enchantment.
Is that like a longsword, or what is that?
It
sword.
is, I believe, a
Typos
short
are
sword.
swords.
Yeah.
Basically, every time a short sword happens, it gets renamed to this.
Okay.
But I believe it is a short sword mechanically.
Akmos, do you have time to construct any traps for our soon-to-be visitors?
Yeah, so technically, I don't think that falls under artificing, but I certainly have the skill to build something along those lines.
Mm-hmm. I thought there's some.
Oh,
like, thing
my
like that.
bad. The Copus is the short sword. The Xiphos is a dagger.
Okay.
Oh,
So it's like little tiny, really tiny for him.
It was really
It's
tiny.
like a
for
butter
him.
knife.
I used it to clean under my fingernails.
But a +1's a +1.
+1's a +1. Yeah, so I don't have any formal training in building traps, but I have formal training in building, period. So I could attempt to make traps. I've got lots of metal shrapnel and junk here, and sharpened bone and whatnot. So I could do like a deadfall. I could do a tension, like a board with like shards in it that is released upon setting off a string. There's all sorts of stuff.
Do what you can. We have about 10 minutes.
I'm gonna attempt a jury rig.
Like a spike trap.
Yeah, probably something around a corner that can be set up. I do have rope, so I could set up something for tension. Would that be?
I'm gonna ask Aqua if he thinks we can do anything with the cockatrice heads, because they
You have the poison from their things.
right.
So as long as
Oh my gosh.
as long as the glands aren't disturbed, it's sort of like there's an old game called Shadow Warrior where you'd stick your hand in the back of a demon's head and you'd squeeze in the brain and it would shoot beams out of his eyes. So as long as the poison in the head still work, I guess if you had enough tension, you could squeeze it like.
I'm gonna hand him over.
Actually, I have that's a great idea because I have empty bladders and I've got stuff for boiling and brewing. So what I could do is siphon the venom from the cockatrice heads and put them in a bladder and have it just whoopee cushion cockatrice juice upon something being stepped on. So I can make a cockatrice venom trap. That would be really cool.
Is there maybe any way that, because like I don't know if the poison itself has to be injury based or if it has to be I don't know what the mechanism for delivery is, but is there any way we could potentially like Home Alone a trap where like the bladder is like above the doorway where the elevator opens, so that like if someone were to like say step forward, they would automatically trigger the bladder and therefore like pour the thing on them, sort of thing.
Caltrops coated in cockatrice venom.
I mean, yeah, anything that we have, but like, is there any way to like?
Yeah, if you have caltrops.
I don't think I have any.
Yeah, neither do I.
Damn.
But yeah, I could rig up like a rope that if it gets tripped, because I can easily tinker tiny objects.
Mm-hmm.
So I could do like pulleys so that if someone like sets off the rope, it like rips
slams. Yeah.
Yeah. So
there we go.
I guess I will do.
I mean, you could just hang it up. You could just hang it up, and I could, Eldritch Blast it too.
Let it shoot it.
Yeah, like have it fall.
Would that simply be an intelligence check?
Wouldn't it be nature? Sorry.
A tinker check.
Yeah, I'd say it counted as like a tinker check thing. So you can add your proficiency with it, but it would be intelligence, yes.
Okay. Adding proficiency would be dope. Very good. I'll try that. Okay, that's an 18.
And 18?
Whatever that results in. So I'm playing with deadly venom.
That will be the DC of the trap you've created. And then... Sorry, I was like looking stuff up to double check.
Mm-hmm.
So what exactly are you making for the trap itself?
I am. So it's basically like you if you trip a line, there's a series of pulleys that will rip open a suspended bladder of cockatrice venom.
Okay, so whatever trips it will be covered in the cockatrice venom.
Yes.
Okay. I'm assuming you're putting that at like right at the doorway of the elevator?
Yeah.
Yes. Something where I can string it across.
Okay. Yeah. So that works, yeah. And is there any other prep work you guys are doing before God knows what comes down?
I want to make sure we have a good, like, if it absolutely comes down to it, escape route sort of thing. And I know that we came down through a means other than the elevator, which was our rope line coming down to, like, where we were sort of thing.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Is that still there and intact? Like, could we potentially, like... Because, okay, this is a very narrow sort of, like, corridor sort of thing.
We could also
have the
retreat to this room, and then they have to pass through this choke point in order to get to us.
Oh, no.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like the whole...
Right now.
Why don't we just ask the salamander to stand there?
The whole way through is a very narrow, like, kind of like corridor sort of thing. They can't gang up on us too much. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Like, is there, like, obviously the first choice, if we're going to fight this fight, is to funnel whatever is coming. Or if it's too big, like, hopefully make it so that we can hit it and it can't hit us. You know what I'm saying? So, like, if it's another fucking, I don't know if it's a Cerberus or something like that, but imagine if it were for a moment. You know what I'm saying? Like, if we can... Yeah. So, like, yeah, if we're going to fight this fight, funneling is probably our best option. But as far as, like, getting back out of here sort of thing...
I see what you're saying.
Yeah.
What?
I mean, it's up to you guys to figure out where you want to go.
I think we should back up to the room and create a choke point.
Yeah, as far as funneling goes, you guys are basically at your limit, because where you guys came from was that rope.
Yeah, there's really nowhere else for us to go.
And it looks like most things are about 10 feet across.
Yeah, so whatever's coming, either has to be that small. Because I'm assuming it has to fit in the elevator to begin with. So, like, it can't be too big.
Right.
I mean, let's just...
I got to
Plus
brewing. And
it's going to be here. They're going to be here any second, so we might as well just brace up and get ready to go.
Well, yeah, that's what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to, like, coordinate with you guys to, like, figure out what we're doing.
So in brewing, funneling is very important. So I would think funneling is just as important.
So do we back up to the next room or stand in this hallway? I guess is the important question.
At least one corner.
Yeah.
I'm going to yell back to Katelyn and ask if the salamander is going to help us.
You're yelling back to her to see?
Mm-hmm. I can't. My spell wore off by now. So.
She like says something indignant. She asks, and the salamander's like, I can. It's just it'd probably be best if I stayed back here in the pit of lava. And it's there. I accidentally hit it. There we go. But
what if we bring him to you?
Well, it's just not all of you seem keen to actually free me right now. You doubt my words, and
If you help us, we will free you.
I just need a yes or no. I'll break your tablet right now. And I'll take it and put it on the ground.
I'll help you. I've already agreed to help you until I disappear. I'm sorry I don't have a precise time.
Fucking come
I've never
on,
been
Dad.
held for so long. And with such powerful magic.
Well then, I'm gonna move back and I'm going to... He's helping us from the pond, from the little pool, right?
Yeah.
Does he have any, like, ranged attacks? Like, I don't know. Is he...
The salamander can do a ranged attack in the lava pool.
Excellent. Then I'm going to move into that room and suggest everybody follows us into that room.
Okay.
It's not a choke point, but we have, like, reinforcements.
What's a choke point as you're going to get for any of what you
Well, I
guys
mean, we
have
can
available?
have us on the sides, and then it could do whatever range damage.
This is what I'm suggesting.
That's what I'm saying.
Want Katelyn out of the line of fire.
Good idea.
Nah, she's fine.
All right. So,
She'll like move in here.
addressing the group. So, he's agreeing to help us. So, is everyone okay with me breaking this tablet then?
Now that we're in prepared positions and we have traps and stuff, now we can break.
Yeah.
I didn't hear that. He
Break
said,
the
go ahead.
tablet.
Yeah.
All right. I'm going to put it on the... I'm going to hit it with my spear. Since it's an object, and my spear gets critical.
Yes. You smash the tablet, and the salamander's still there.
Oh, yeah.
I'm going to look at the salamander and shrug like, see?
Warranty void if seal is broken.
Yeah.
All right.
What's its reaction?
It looks happy, and it kind of readies itself for the attack as agreed upon.
Well, fucking A, let's do it.
That's our speech before the battle.
That's our battle cry. Fucking A, let's do
Pretty
it.
battle speech.
Yep.
He's a wordsmith.
So you guys are as prepared as it seems like you're going to be, I assume,
Yes.
correct?
Yeah.
I
Okay.
did everything. I have nothing else to give. I have I
You
am
hear
at full health.
the grinding of gears, pulling of pulleys. Stop.
You see 7 dwarfs walk out with pickaxes. I hope.
No.
Kill the dumb one.
And then
They throw Dopey into the fire.
you hear
Kill the stupid one without a beard.
what's
said no.
effectively a splash, or a twing and a splash.
That's my trap.
Fucking nicely done.
And then you hear shouting in a language you're not quite sure what it is.
Crikey, what the fuck is this?
Oh God.
And that's how the family.
I want
Of
to
the
ready.
crocodile.
I want to ready an action, and the first thing I see, I'm going to stab.
Okay. And then you hear, it almost sounds like in that language, commands being shouted.
Commands.
And then you hear lots of footsteps. And then slowly you start to see
They're all notes.
semi-familiar forms kind of like pour out
Oh, they're the
into
gold
the
men.
intersection.
Familiar form. It's Hootie and all of the blowfish.
You've never seen Darius Rucker take so many
Unclick
forms.
whoever you have clicked. There you go.
Oh, wow, that's a lot. Oh, no.
You see a number of troglodytes begin to kind of turn the corner and run at you all.
Troglodytes.
And that's going to be initiative.
Here we go.
Remember, I have an action prepared.
And if you have that ready action to attack,
fuck.
I will have that now.
Ooh. I got an
5.
18 for initiative.
5 is my initiative.
A wonderful initiative to have.
16?
Was that 16 on Akmos?
That is correct.
18 for Spiros.
God, I have so many things in here. Okay, I need moxes.
5.
5. And I believe there were ready actions that happened.
Yeah, so I'll yeet a spear at this one. Do I have like a pointer? I don't have a pointer. Well, the troglodyte
if you
4.
right click, you can click on pointers and draw an arrow.
Oh, it's not.
Oh, but that one right there,
Yeah.
I could see you bring that menu up.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah, that
that
one.
is troglodyte 4.
Yeah, so I yeet a spear at that one.
Can I have a 2 hit?
That's a 18 to hit.
That is a hit.
Okay.
DM, I have a quick question.
I have a quick answer.
How long has it been since I was initially poisoned by the poison sac?
The troglodyte one?
Correct.
Like 2 hours maybe?
Okay, so that I'm able to be poisoned again.
Okay.
I think, because correct me if I'm wrong, the troglodyte sac, after being immune to its poison, protects for 1 hour.
I think it's 24.
Yes, the stench of all troglodytes for 1 hour.
Roll 1
Okay.
hour.
Yeah, 1 hour.
Gotcha. That's fun. All right,
It's fine,
so
you want to be poisoned
so
again anyway.
So I hit
You
it
know
I hit it for 7 damage.
7?
Mm-hmm.
On 4. Fucking A. It immediately dies,
Oh shit!
spewing red blood everywhere.
Oh my.
Were you the only one with a ready to action?
I would assume all of us had readied actions.
That's what I would have assumed.
Okay,
Well-
in that case,
Mine is. I just had Eldritch Blast.
You had 10 minutes to prepare.
Yeah, I would hope we had all readied actions to shoot us on sight.
Whose turn is it? It's not my go, so I have to wait for my.
Akmos, go.
Fire my great bow.
All right. I'm going to say you fire it at Troglodyte 6.
Let's see. 12?
12?
12?
That is a hit.
Ooh, nice. Okay. You take those. 5 damage.
Bad damage. The troglodyte still stands, though it doesn't look happy to have been shot. Theophilus. Also,
Eldritch Blast.
key thing in mind, you can see which troglodytes are different, but the one that's in that very far corner, kind of separate from the others, you can tell from here, appears to be a statue.
Nice.
Oh, the one up here?
Yeah, but I believe only Theophilus can, Theophilus and Akmos can see it, I believe.
I am going to, at one of the ones in the row, in that line,
Oh, wait.
I'm going
Akmos,
to Eldritch
I mixed
Blast.
up who's on what side.
So
Akmos, I'm changing
Nice.
your attack to be on Troglodyte 2.
Yeah,
'Cause you
I'm
can
firing.
actually see him.
I accept this.
I'm firing Eldritch Blast for 9.
On who?
Which, just pick one.
No, you pick one.
Do the one like directly in front, like you see.
The one
It's-
that Akmos just hit.
The one
Sure,
that Akmos just hit then. Okay. So what was the 2 hit?
9.
9. That is a miss.
No, to hit was 18. Damage was 9.
Oh. And yeah, that's a hit. Damage 9. Ooh. He still stands, but he does not look like he's standing on much.
Are there different
And
types?
Mox.
I would like to move to a position where I can see the most troglodytes possible while holding my bow. So maybe like to either the center of the room or to, because basically I'm moving from where I am over to Akmos, essentially. Yeah, so like mid there sort of thing. But yeah, whatever line of sight I have to the most amount of troglodytes. And then I would like to use the longbow that I have, and because it is also my bow of absorption, and it has lightning absorbed. It has lightning absorbed at the current moment, so I'm going to let loose my lightning arrow.
You are trying to hit the most possible, correct?
Yeah.
Correct. I believe each creature
That
in
is
line.
your line.
All right, each creature in line must make DC. I believe it's 13 on Dexterity saving throw.
I'll double check. Javelin of Lightning is DC 13 Dex. Yep. That first one fails. Oh, second one passes. I just threw that dice on the ground for no reason. Pass. Fail. And pass.
Okay.
Is it half
Those-
on pass?
Half on pass.
Half on pass.
Ooh.
Okay, give me that damage.
Coming right up. Okay. So, 8 points damage.
8 points
8 points.
in total.
That's 46. Yep.
You also have the
Piercing.
arrow's base damage.
So then it's D8. Do I add my modifier to it as normal?
Yes.
All right.
It is in addition to the normal javelin damage, so in addition to the normal.
Okay, so then that is another 9.
Another 9.
There we go.
Okay, so that is 17 total. Wiping out that first one. The second one, however, is still standing. The third that hits is still standing, but is not looking good. The largest troglodyte there is looking very not happy with the damage it just received. And then the medium one, gotta remove the pointer so I can see which one it was, also is not looking happy with the damage it just received.
Nice.
Now,
I mean, who would be happy, but...
Just for my notes, if they failed the dexterity save, does that mean half on all damage, including the arrow, or is that half on the lightning damage, and then the arrow goes as normal?
Oh, my bad. So, yeah, it's the dex save on the lightning, and then just the one gets the javelin damage.
Okay.
And you still have to make an attack roll against it.
All right.
On a hit, that target takes damage from the javelin plus the lightning. Which I won't re-roll. And we'll just keep that note for next time.
Yeah.
Okay.
Just look up the javelin of lightning and write that down in your notes.
Yeah, I have it right here in the...
Oh. Then that was just my bad on misreading that first.
I mean, I'm not going to complain.
I just want
It's
to be
a
fair.
multi-stage attack.
Yeah.
Just want to be fair.
Yeah. And that brings us to the top of the turn order. Actually, I think we'll probably just end it there.
What about the
It
salamander?
is almost 6:30.
What about the salamander?
And we will start off with you all in this combat.
Does the salamander get an attack?
Oh, the salamander did ready an attack. Also.
He uses dragon's breath. Kills everyone, even the players.
You were very excited for the celebrity shot here.
Yeah. Well, I don't know what he's
That is
gonna
a hit.
I don't know what he can do. I don't know if he's just gonna send a wave of lava at down the hallway or
Just firebolt.
Special beam cannon. Instead of charging right now. The whole thing.
Plus.
oh come on, Kalak.
Okay. So the salamander kind of like makes a spear out of lava real quick and then throws it at one of the troglodytes, hitting it square in the chest. That is troglodyte 6, and dealing 13 points piercing and 6 points fire.
Dang.
Oh.
Clearly made him our friend.
Burning that thing to a crisp.
Yeah.
I like the splatter.
Yeah.
The splatter makes me so happy where it's just like...
It turns into a...
Same. I also customized all the colors for the blood splatter for like the different things, and I really like that.
That's awesome.
For Mox reasons.
For Mox reasons now, I just liked it because it was like, oh, that thing's purple.
Yeah. Yeah. All right.
Now, definitely for Mox things, because now when you guys are like, what color is its blood? I just got to kill something.
Yeah.
And then no.
Yeah. Well, so, thanks everybody for watching. We'll catch you again next week. We'll be talking about King Arthur on Monday, and then we'll be doing some more D&D on Thursday. All right. Good night, everybody.